Hi, this is Soumya Sarkar from Wealth Redefine. Lot of investors right now are looking for investing into multi-asset funds. आप अपना पैसे को क्रिकेट टीम जैसा सोचिए. अभी right now India is touring England and we are having a good test matches. But क्या एक टीम के अंदर can always be the batsman or can always be the bowlers? No, it has to be balanced. Sometimes we see that probably if every batsman scores a century, but bowlers have to take 20 wickets to win a match. Same way, if there is no run on the board, then even if the opponent score 100 runs, then bowlers cannot win the match. So it has to be balanced. Balance कैसे होता है? Most of the cases the balance happens with a multi-asset kind of a fund. Multi-asset fund में पहले हमें जानना चाहिए रहता क्या क्या है. इक्विटी रहता है, डेट रहता है और साथ में गोल्ड या मेटल रहते हैं. सो ऑल दोस थ्री कॉम्बिनेशन वुड हेल्प टू एक्चुअली इन्वेस्टर जनरेटिंग अ गुड रिटर्न एट अ डिफरेंट मार्केट कंडीशंस. डिफरेंट मार्केट कंडीशन क्या होता है? जैसे 2024 की आपने अक्टूबर से देखी, अक्टूबर से लेकर जुलाई तक की मार्केट का जो रिटर्न है वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 6 to 7% काइंड ऑफ ए रिटर्न है. बट in that time gold has given a very good return. In that time the debt has given a very good return. So if you have a combination of all three, definitely it is going to help you in terms of generating the return. So if you have put all the money, let's say on equity, you may have generated only 6-7% return, even in at some cases may not be. But if you have put the money into debt at that point of time, then obviously it will generated more return. Or if you had put money into gold or silver at this point of time, you had made a more return. But when you change the money, then there are two problems which can happen. Number one problem is that switching things will definitely added to your cost as well as it added to your tax. Second thing is that you must be timing it correctly to switch it. If you are busy with other works and everything, it won't work for you. So the best way sometime comes as a multi-asset. The concept of multi-asset is that when you require, the fund manager will itself take the call to invest into either a Indian equity or a global equity, or a Indian equity or a bond fund, or a bond or a gold, depending upon the market situation. Here I am going to tell you about mostly good 3-4 multi-asset funds. For example, WhiteOak multi-asset fund, which has emerged very graciously at this point of time. They are holding approximately good amount of cash. So the fund manager is expecting that market is going to fall, and then probably he will deploy further. Second kind of a good multi-asset fund is DSP multi-asset fund. DSP multi-asset fund also has an advantage that they invest into global equity as well. Some money is into global equities like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, kind of a thing. Third one, which is another good fund, is the Nippon India multi-asset fund. So Nippon India is also holding a good amount of money in the equity at this point of time. They are also trying to play around with a large cap, mid cap and small cap. So these are the things which will help you to protect the things as well as accelerate your investment. So protection will not having a slow return of like a 6-7%, or acceleration doesn't happen like it will have a major fall if the market doesn't perform. So it is taking care of the overall situation. So investors who are not looking for a very high risk, who are not looking for a very aggressive thing, then they can look for this kind of funds. But please understand, do not invest into these funds which I mentioned based on the only this video. You have to go to a investment advisor or a mutual fund distributor to understand how the fund and what is the risk appetite for you. If all the things suits you, then only you go for those kind of funds. Every fund may not be suitable for you. So please do not buy or sell any fund based on this video. This is just for a educational purpose. Please share the video and subscribe to the channel. We will come up with this kind of videos on a regular basis. Thank you for watching.